This is Alex. They study for just 45 minutes a day, get a full night's sleep, spend time with friends, and consistently rank in the top 5% of their class. Their secret? They focus on smart study techniques, practice questions, active recall, and strategic breaks. This is Jordan. They pull all-nighters, highlight entire textbooks, rewrite notes obsessively, and still struggle to maintain a B average. Despite studying for hours, the information just won't stick. So, what separates Alex and Jordan? It's not intelligence, it's not effort, it's not luck, it's how they study, not how long they study. But before we dive in, take a second and rate your own study habits from 1 to 10. Got your number? Cool. By the end of this video, we'll see if you still stand by that rating. Plus, I'll share the exact method that turned me from a struggling student into a straight-A achiever. The night that changed everything. I'll never forget that one night in college. It was 2 a.m. My desk was buried in notes, my laptop was a battlefield of open tabs, and my brain felt like mush. I'd been studying for 10 hours straight for my biology exam. Highlighting, done. Rewriting notes, check. Rereading chapters, you bet. But the next morning, my mind was blank. That's when it hit me. I wasn't actually learning. I was just going through the motions. We've all been there. We feel productive because we spend hours staring at books, but in reality our brain retains almost nothing. Think about it. You highlight entire paragraphs, but never test if you actually remember them. You rewrite notes obsessively, but don't engage with the material. You reread the same section 5 times, but it still doesn't make sense. That's not studying, that's time wasting. Why most people study wrong? Schools teach us to focus on more study time, not better study techniques. They say review for 3 hours instead of, here's how to make those 3 hours count. But your brain isn't a recording device, it's a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs proper training to grow. The secret, it's not about how much you study, it's about how much you retain. Imagine this, student A studies for 5 hours, but only retains 10% of the material. Student B studies for just 1 hour, but retains 50%. Who's better off? Both retain the same amount of knowledge, but student A wasted 4 extra hours. That's the power of efficient studying. The study method that changed everything. Once I ditched passive studying, everything changed. Instead of spending hours reading, I started doing a few different things. First, active recall. Instead of rereading, I quizzed myself constantly. Next, the Feynman technique. I explained concepts in simple terms, as if teaching a friend. Then, spaced repetition. Instead of cramming, I reviewed topics over time. I also used the Pomodoro technique. I studied in focused 25 to 50-minute sessions with breaks. Finally, application. I connected what I learned to real-world examples. And the results? My study time cut in half and my grades skyrocketed. The formula for smarter studying. Here's the exact strategy that works. 1 shorter focused sessions, 30 to 60 minutes per subject, is ideal. 2, test before reviewing, identify weak spots before rereading. 3, use active learning flashcards, problem solving and teaching others. 4, connect ideas, make learning meaningful by linking concepts together. And 5, quick review before bed. Your brain consolidates info while you sleep. Final question, did your study rating change? Now, look back at the number you gave your study habits at the start. Do you still think it deserves that score? If not, congratulations. You're already 1 step ahead of where you were 10 minutes ago. The key to studying isn't doing more, it's doing it smarter. Now go apply these techniques and watch your grades transform. See you in the next video.